So I was walking through Burnaby where my grandmother lives. I was walking around, and I was walking back, and some kids had finished school. I guess they were 18-ish. There were Chinese kids, and I mean, I don't want to sound prejudiced or anything like that. I'm just going to say that these particular Chinese kids thought they were gangsters, and for no reason whatsoever. I was with my cousin, who's fully Chinese. He's passed away as well, unfortunately. I was with my Chinese cousin, and we were walking through, and like about 30 of these kids surround us and start running their mouths for no reason whatsoever. We're going to break your legs. Like, what's your fucking problem? So I'm thinking, I've had enough scraps in my life that I know that we can't beat 30 people, even if they're kids. You know, I mean, they're 18-year-old kids, and I'm not a big guy. You know, I walk around about 150, 155 pounds. So, and I was probably smaller then. I was 21 years old, and I wasn't very big. I was walking at about maybe 140, 145 at the time. So I was quite small. And there's a load of these kids who are about the same size as me or bigger. And they're arguing with us. And I don't want to just back down, because I know as soon as you show any fear, that's like blood in the water. So I've said, yeah, fuck you, you bunch of idiots. You're not going to do anything. And I said to my cousin, I said, Mark, come on, let's get out of here. We don't need to talk to these losers. But I'm thinking we need to get the fuck out of here. And so we managed to just take off, but it's left a really sour taste in my mouth. And I thought, I'm being immature about this. I mean, this is more than 20 years ago, but I'm stewing on it. I'm like, these little bastards, they're going to pay. So I go down to the gym to train, and I mentioned to Jason, and he's got angry. He said, those little bastards, because we'll go down there tomorrow. And I said, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, sure. So he had this red Corvette he used to drive around. And at the designated time, we met up, and he picked me up, and we went down to this this car park where they were behind the Dairy Queen. They hung out, and I got out of the car. And this kid, I think his name was Dennis. And I went, because someone recognized him, and they said to me, it's Dennis. I won't give his surname. I mean, he'll be in his 40s now. He's not interested. But I've gone over to him and I said, hey, Dennis, yeah? And I said, you want to break my legs, do you? And cracked him. He said, oh, what are you doing? So I started kicking him and punching him. Like, fuck you, you little shit. You want to fucking mouth me off? You want to threaten me? Fight me now. Now you're not so tough, are you? Because I had Jason with me, and Jason brought a couple of friends as well. They're big old boys with us. And this bunch of kids are just kind of like, shit, there's these massive guys here. So they just all they could do was make it like a fair fight. So I've just set about this kid, slapped him around a little bit, told him to fuck off. Excuse my language, I've been very rude tonight. So.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
That was basically it. But I think that's quite a nice story. Jason absolutely backed me up. He came down and made sure that, okay, no one's joining in. You want to have a fair fight, you're going to have a fair fight with this guy. And he can run his mouth, and we can see him now. Is he going to run his mouth without all his friends? No, he's not.